What's up, everybody? F4LESS roller here. So yeah, majority of these birds in this kit right here is out on my TJ line, right? So a lot of you, if you follow me, you would know that, my birds came from people who didn't want them anymore. Not saying that I didn't get any help either. The people who've helped me, they know who they are, and I don't think I would disrespect them by not saying their names. But a lot of my birds were picked because they were going to get rid of those birds, and I was able to go with a long lost friend to pick them up, and we were able to pick those birds up and started those birds back in 2010. And shoot, those birds turned out good. Oh man, look at that, they're rocking it up there. This is going to be a really good family. I could just sense it. But yeah, I was able to bring 2 hens into this into my loft, and I flew them with my birds. Whoo! My goodness, there's some good spinners in there. Sorry, they're kind of going off because the wind's pulling them out that way. But I was able to bring 2 really good hens into the mix, and I didn't think I would use them, just because I didn't have any cockbirds of the same family, so I wasn't going to use them. But I flew them out and they turned out to be really, really good. So I was like, you know what? These 2 hens are so good and so clean. I gotta at least try it. So then I decided to put them on to my family of birds. And I picked 2 of the deepest cockbirds that I've enjoyed their quality of spin. And I created these babies right here. And they're super young, out of shape, but man, this kit has turned out to be super nice. I didn't think too much of them. I didn't think they were coming to roll yet, because the other family that I brought in, the 2 hens, they're known to be very late birds. But I was like, you know what? My family of birds already coming early. I might as well just see what I can do with it. You know what I mean? Oh dang, they just bump. Oh dang. But yeah, I brought them in, and I was like, I was hesitant what to do with them, and I was actually gonna sell them off and get rid of them. But I thought to myself, you know what? I've put these 2 birds in the air. I know what they can do. At least let me try breeding them. And so I pumped them out, and that's how I got all these babies in here. This is my youngest kit, and they are just on fire. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And I love the way they fly. Very, very strong birds. And the quality of roll. They've got a lot of speed on them. A lot of speed. Now, these are different from my lace stuff, but I'm not. See, here's the thing, right? You cannot, to be a good breeder, you gotta be able to do a few things in my book, right? The first thing is you should be able to preserve. So a good breeder should be able to preserve their birds, preserve the bloodline, preserve the performance, right? So you gotta be able to, which is what I call is maintain. So you gotta be able to maintain the bloodline, and you gotta be able to improve it, right? So there's the improvement. You need to be able to improve. A good breeder should be able to improve their stock. or they're birds. And so this is where this is coming from. Like you, oh man, there's a nice red in there. I gotta see what that one's out of. But you get some that are, you gotta be able to preserve and maintain, and you gotta be able to improve your stock. And so I'm at the point, I think, in my selection of things, I'm at the point of improving my stuff. Now, I'm not saying that the original stuff wasn't good, that's why I need to improve it. So that's not where I'm getting at. I'm also maintaining what I have. And granted, next year I will be bringing them back. Not next year, but next year, 2027. This year I'm not planning to breed, but next year I do plan to bring my original stuff back. And the goal of that is to maintain, and that will be my base family, where if I bring anything in, they'll go back to, because I know that family is hot, and I can almost always depend that they will perform for me if I put it on that side of the family. Oh man, oh man. So these are, like I said, young birds. They're still learning each other, still learning everything about, oh my goodness. And so they still got a ways to go. But oh man, there's some good performance in them. I like the way they fly. I like the way they kit. This is gonna be a new project in the making. And I know a lot of guys are bringing in new birds to their stuff now. I'm not the only one, but I wouldn't call these new stuff, because these been around here. People just haven't, in my opinion, haven't really maintained them that well. So to a lot of them, they don't like it. But to me, I decided to put it in the mix. So I will never put these onto my pure stuff yet. I'm gonna just go with it and run with it and see what I can do with them first. But so far this year, I've really like what I'm seeing. I really like what I'm seeing. And they're very strong flyers. And like I said, wintertime I don't really fly them. So I just decided to throw them up because I just been itchy fingers. And I want to record a little bit of them and just kind of talk about them. But these guys will be, I would say, I don't know if they'll be ready for the World Cup yet, but who knows? They might turn it on when the warmer weather turns on too. Look at that. But I do know that by the fall they should be able to bring some more heat. But I don't know. I might be done flying the fall because I'm just too busy in the fall time. I don't really have the time to fly birds in the fall, because I got family coming in town, and I usually try to spend time with family, so I don't really have much plans for them. But it is what it is. We'll make the best out of it. And like I said, I've enjoyed this kit so far. This kit can get very, very active and very fun to watch. I've got some super fast birds out of these birds here. So I cannot wait, to tell the truth. I cannot wait for warmer weather where I can cut down and everything. I think they're gonna have potential to do greatness. I like the height that they fly. Look, they don't ever get any higher than that I've seen. And that's about like maybe 200, 300 feet only. So you can see them super clear. In the video, they look pretty far away, but they're not that far at all. They're about like 200, maybe 300 feet up. But they are rocking it too. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I hope I caught that one. That was a good spin. But yeah, guys, I gotta go feed birds before it gets too dark. So, all right, guys, just kind of want to talk a little bit about it. I'll probably post up the 2 hens that I use. I'm actually gonna be moving them out. I have another friend that I want to send the 2 hens to because he's working with that family, and hopefully, if he breeds some good babies out of those 2 hens, hopefully he will send me some offsprings out of them, because I think those 2 hens are top-notch quality birds. I'm very pleased with them. I think they have the velocity, the speed, and the depth. And the style. Oh my goodness, the style on those 2 birds are also to behold. I'm a style guy, and I will say that continuously. Doesn't mean that you won't produce any non-style birds. You can't avoid that. With everything you produce, when you come to performance, you always get some flaws. So there's not going to be birds that will be perfect, but you as a breeder, if you can select for a certain style, in my opinion, eventually your birds will start performing the same way. And yeah, I'm excited, man. I think this kid could definitely do it. They've got the power, they got the strength. Just watching them fly, I'm just like, dang. I know they got what it takes. So I can't wait. Bring it. That's all I gotta say. All right, guys. F4LESS roller. We out. Come on, bus. Oh. All right.